What? Boy, slow down, ducking all that trash there, Mercy. Yo,
Yeah, you like Shay, Bow Wow daughter.
wait, what? Please slow down, ducking all that trash there, Mercy. Please slow down, ducking all that trash there, Mercy.
dribble and basically win that game and swing that series towards the Lakers. So like all you've done is all this extracurricular junk to lose a battle, and in this case, lose yourself another game. When we've seen the other side of the coin, like dude, 2 weeks ago, you did way less extracurricular junk. Like you talked your junk and you played physical, but you weren't anywhere near as much of an out of control banshee on defense in that game. And you cooked the Lakers with your shot making and got a huge win on the road, stayed available for your team throughout the game, were able to play big minutes. Like, I want to see Dylan's career tilt more in that direction. And last thing I'll say, Trevor, to your point, I don't think the Suns should trade him because I think he's like a foundational piece for them at this point. But I personally want him on my basketball team. I just want him to get over this LeBron stuff. It's like it's old and it's kind of like cringy to watch, to be honest with you.
Do you think winning?
Man, if you watch Dylan Brooks, this is not no LeBron stuff. This is Dylan Brooks stuff. Fuck, do that shit every night. Tigger, Tigger, Tigger.
Giannis is a coward. Giannis is a coward.
If you
Yo, Tigger, Tigger, Tigger.
Cheers.
This what? No, no, this what? No, no. This is shit. No, wait a second. She goes like this. Cheers. No, you gotta lean forward because last time I was over here, he was like, "Yeah, we hit the glasses hard." It's like, look what you're doing.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
cheers.
no, no, no.
Cheers. No, no. See, that's why I wanted to address it. Cheers
Cheers.
like this. Cheers. And
Here's
everybody
the
leans
thing.
over the table and hits
Here's
it.
no,
Yeah.
no, no. Here's the
No,
thing.
no, no. Just
Rich
cheers
will,
means a
no,
meat.
Rich, I will adjust
Cheers
the
means a
report.
meat.
Having, what did you say?
I said thank you. He said cheers means meat. The
Oh
glass.
yeah. People also get mad at us when we cheers, by the way, guys, and we don't drink.
I just drunk.
I drank.
said that.
I just drunk. Drink. Having said that, Rich, he'll always hold me to that standard, but we weren't actually mad about him having to reach over the other day. We were talking, right, Channing, about how hard he hit the freaking
Well, that was the thing. I was
because,
trying to meet it.
because he was upset.
I
We were spacing.
promise you, I did not hit the glass because I was upset. Because we've been upset 100 times and always cheered, right? I had no problem. I was over here and I was trying to get there.
I will be better. I will be better.
No, no, no. It's not this. It's just lean forward. Lean in. Hey, Bert. Cheers. Cheers, Bert. Cheers, no, cheers, cheers. Come on. Cheers, Bert. Cheers, Bert.
In my defense, y'all are 6'8", 7 foot with long wingspan. I may have little tingling hands. I know y'all are talking about it, and it's fine. I measure at 9.5 inches. Pause. Yeah, okay?
Yeah.
Get over it. It's fine. My arms aren't as long.
That's why we leave. That's why we leave.
All right, well, we're going to lean into this episode because guess what? The Thunder, they're moving on to the NBA Cup semifinals. So we're going to dive into Cup action. I don't think anyone's surprised by that. I don't know if you guys saw the game last night versus the Suns. It was almost a 50-point win. Kevin Harlan said,
The Suns play better, and the Suns play better than look.
Richard Jefferson, Kendrick Perkins, same guy. I'm Allie Piston.
That's what I'm saying. If you play well and lose by 50, that's
The other team advancing in the West, San Antonio Spurs. They beat the Lakers last night without Wemby. Stephon Castle passed Tim Duncan, you know this, become the youngest player in franchise history with a 30 ball and 65+% shooting at 30, 10, and 6. Yes.
a stat. You don't. That's not a record, right? Is that a
I didn't say
record?
it was a record.
No, you said pass. I'm not saying people. This is not a you thing. It's more of just how people try and compare. Like, is that a stat or a record?
Am I getting little Kev today energy or am I getting Richard Jefferson?
You said no. This is not just a conversation thing.
I get what Richard's saying.
You say he passed him Duncan, and I'm like, wait, is that a record or a stat? That's the only thing I was
Absorb it however you would like. Sit on it and marinate. It's fine. Luka at 35, Braun 19, 15, 8 in 36+ minutes. Especially that. I missed this. I think I actually saw the highlights of the throw he dunked on Luke Cornett.
It was nice.
It was nice. No big deal.
What did you say about the Lakers defense?
Oh,
What did you say about the Lakers defense?
what I said.
You said that they stop a crossing guard or something like that.
They couldn't stop a car and
A cross guard.
The kids going to school.
They can't stop cars and crosswalk in the school zone.
Real talk, they can't. And look, they got exposed yesterday. Real talk, the Lakers got exposed. And it had me thinking, it's like, yeah, offense will win you regular season games. We know with, Luka leading the league of scoring, Austin Reeves doing his thing. But your ass gonna have to sit down and slide those puppies or something. And I don't think that they're not trying. I just think that they're not physically gifted. Right? Like, they're not physically. And the Spurs exposed. Right? Those guys, you can tell, it was push the pace. You get the isolation, go to work, and you cook. But it also got me thinking, like, JJ, you might have to make a decision. I know you make a lot of your decisions based on the fit around Luka, Austin Reeves, offensively, but you might have to find some minutes for Jared Allen to do something. You're talking. I mean, no. See, that's the reaction I expected. That's the reaction I expected out of you. Was over.
playing defense. I like that. You guys saw them.
No, he does not.
It is a great point. Perkins.
3.9
Damn, Perk just dead ass fucking predicted that shit. He sure got some minutes last night. And played a damn good game. Played some damn good defense. Made some damn good defense.
No.
Maybe that's
I'm in there like Jokic.
Look, you do bring up a great point because there was a stretch there where Jared was a topic of conversation because of the DNP that he was getting. But as JJ and you guys have always said, it's hard to make changes when you're winning.
Right.
And right now, obviously, here's a moment where is it a recalibration?
Get your ass kicked like that in the fashion that they did. It's like, all right, we got to make some moves.
But you got to kind of give Rich Paul some credit. The way they are looking defensively is not a championship contender.
Why we gotta give him credit? Why we gotta give him credit? Credit for what? Because he said it. Everybody been saying it. Yeah, he talked about it. What are we getting? It's like, hey, we gotta get credit to Chris Paul, for we never saw this coming. He was ahead of this.
When I'm talking about this,
We've been talking about it all season.
Give them some credit about what? That they can't play defense? We know that.
we know that they're not a contender.
We all knew that.
No one's a contender in the West because you got OKC sitting there.
And then you got Houston, then you got Denver, so it's like they are literally a fourth or fifth team that looks like, and look, you could be a fourth or fifth seed, have home court, they get to the second round. That's where the Lakers' vibe is right now, because defensively, at least two of the three teams, defensively, are exponentially better than them, and they have offensive weapons. Lakers have a ton of offensive weapons, and they're average defensively. So none of the teams, again, Rick Paul, that's my guy. None of what he said, which is insane. Everybody's been looking at it and watching it. So we're not trying to discredit it, but I'm not going to be like, man, Rick Paul figured it out, man. Holy shit. No, look, Jay over there grumpy rubbing his puppy. He's petting his dog.
I just want you to think next time you try and take Richard's side.
No, don't do that.
Denver second.
It literally says here, before we go, Channing said the other team advancing in the West. Stephen Castle passed Tim Duncan to become the youngest player in franchise history with 30 ball on 65% shooting. So then I have to just open up the conversation for, is that a stat or is that a record? That was the only thing.
Hey. Yeah, thank you.
When you say passed, that means that in my mind that means like a record. Like that,
Bro, can you go up, bro?
something? And it's like that feels like more like a stat. I don't know. That's what I was trying to have a discussion.
Sounds like something for a post-production conversation.
No, because it happens all the time. They're like, you're the youngest person to do 18 points with 37% shooting, and you're like, wait, is that a stat? But I'm just saying, not even this. Over the course of sports reporting now, there's a discussion between what's a stat and what's a record. I thought we were having a podcast talking about these things. I just saw it as an opportunity. My bad. My bad. So, again, we're having a discussion. Is that a stat or a record? First.
He doesn't. Thank you. KYP, first down. We're moving on. The semifinals on Saturday in Las Vegas. We're going to start with the Western Conference. So, obviously, you have OKC versus San Antonio. The Spurs have been playing well. Do you think they can give OKC a run for their money? And the big question, will they play well enough that SGA will have to play the fourth? Because we know he doesn't.
This is the thing I do like where you go with this piece. Like, I think the media is going to restart this with, oh, he's doing this automatic. Other kids going to start raising their level because they'll find the fuel to be like, oh, then nobody believes these dudes ain't unbeatable. And I think the energy level from other teams is going to start to raise. Remember how Cleveland started off last year? And it was like, oh, and all of a sudden OKC just can't fly. They just can't fly.
It was old for y'all. It was never old for me too. Look, when the Spurs Pistons slipping, yeah, absolutely, because it's on neutral grounds, right? It's in Vegas. Am I right?
Yes. Yep.
It's in Vegas, so you can catch them slipping. If they was in Oklahoma, I wouldn't give them no chance. But since it's in Vegas, I give them a 2% chance.
I was going to say.
I give them a 2%. I give them a 2% chance. But the biggest thing is this, right? The Spurs been playing well without him. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying they're better. I'm not saying they're listen. I'm not saying they're a better basketball team without Wemby. All I'm saying is this has somewhat been a thing in the league this year where teams have been playing better when they superstars go out. The Hawks, when y'all go down, see Taylor Johnson and the Hawks take off. Right? Paolo Banchero goes down. You see the Orlando. All I'm saying is, I'm not saying that, but it just gives us a chance to see others
succeed, level.
That's it.
The thing I like about it is this. That's great. You're not winning the playoff series or making any sort of run. Well, it would be, in my opinion, a trade down. Not saying the regular season wins. You talk about offensive ring. Well, when you got to win in the playoffs with the most elite players in the world, you can go on an 8-game. You can win 10 out of 12 without your superstar. Well, your superstar is the one you need in the postseason when things get tight. That's where I think when people say, are they better with that? It's like, horses do it in the postseason. That's my only thing about that.
Fanning?
I wouldn't give them a popsicle's chance in hell to beat them. So.
Oh, I like that. Popsicle's chance in hell. This is a different kind of direction with this, but I do want to get your guys' thoughts. Wemby's missed 12 games. Though he's been participating in practice, so his return, you imagine, is on the horizon. He can only miss 5 more games, though, to remain eligible for postseason awards, which is something we have talked about on this show. If you're the Spurs, though, are you concerned with Wemby and health?
No, they're ultra conservative. Ultra historically.
So you're saying that he's probably healthier than maybe, okay.
Yeah, but again, it goes back to, like, even with Wemby, you got to max out in this moment. Like, he came in and said, hey, I want to win now, get some more pieces in there. Because, again, we had this conversation about guys that are 6'6", 7'5", 7'6". They window is not like 10, 15 years. Y'all men have no window like that. All I'm saying is, no, they should be.
Yeah.
They should be cautious with it. Don't rush them back. By the way, I think the Spurs 9-3 without.
I agree with that.
But, yeah, no, it's working. But hear me out. To your point, though, Perk, this is what Pop's message was. Like, guys would be a little banged up. He's like, what are you doing? You banged up? I was like, nah, I'm fine. But really, what? I don't need any heroes in December. Those were his exact words. Like, I don't need heroes in December.
Bro,
Take
bullshit.
your time.
Yeah, but the postseason award will change things a bit, right?
It does ideally for a player like that wants to accomplish these things. And yeah, the Spurs, they don't care about individual awards as an organization. It's very similar to OKC. They suppress all that stuff. I'd rather you healthy to go win a championship than you pushing you back 2 games earlier to go and try and win an individual award. Now that can wear on players. There's, you can see the Kawhi Leonard stuff. Like, I'm not saying San Antonio's perfect for everybody. What I'm saying is historically that they have a culture of being very like chilling in the regular season.
And I've never met Wendy a day in my life, but just me judging, I don't think he gives a damn right now about individuals. I think he wants to win. So I think he's like on the same accord with the Spurs when it comes back to his process. Like, if you sit out and listen inside season,
Bullshit.
you like ain't doing that. Yeah.
All right, let's move to the East. You got the Knicks versus the Magic in the semis on Saturday. Channing, I'll start with you. Who you got in line?
Orlando. I just don't like how they're playing. I think, I talked to some people there, and they are like, Desmond Bain, it lives up to his hype. Like, what he is for that team, his leadership, his grit. I still think him throwing that ball was hilarious and completely unnecessary. But, like, he is that leader that has their ear, and they're starting to play some good ball, even with or without Paolo. I think this team is really, really on the upside of like what I thought they would be this year, and I think it'll be a good game. I just have Orlando.
Rich?
I like Orlando. I like what Orlando is doing. Just like you get off to a slow start, guys banged up, Paolo's out. I'm riding Orlando.
Y'all can sink in that shit by y'all fucking selves. I'm going with Brunson. Big body boy. I'm going with Nick. I just don't see it. They're healthy. OG Anunoby is back. That offense, man, they playing at a different type of level.
About to get Giannis.
Huh? I said what?
I said they're about to get Giannis.
But to be honest, it seems like they're finally finding their identity offensively. Like, last game I watched him, he finally looked engaged. Like, he was showing passion. So I'm like, okay, now everything is kind of clicking. Jamie Brunson's still out there getting 35. So, again, I'm going with the Knicks.
I just like Orlando with the
Christian redeemed himself for writing the wrong word at the beginning of the show, and you heard what we just said, so we skipped ahead to Giannis, because we feel like you have something that you could offer us if you're in this segment. We're going to take a detour. Giannis update. Chris Haynes of NBA TV reporting that Giannis has met with multiple teammates to address the trade rumors, told them to focus on winning and not to let it be a distraction. Easy for you to say, Giannis. How about this? He was asked about the meetings and said he doesn't remember this happening.
Hey, you don't gotta tell him if you know he's gone anyway. What you mean? What do I need to talk to you for?
Here it comes.
You gone anyways?
Remember a time he never he didn't sit us down like that Princess, he didn't go down like that. Yeah.
What?
Maybe Cruz wasn't one of those multiple teams. How are you feeling? Yeah, say it.
No, this is what I would say. The context of like, there's either he could be protecting those conversations because they were supposed to be private, right? He could be having GMs and say all this stuff about not going to get traded, or maybe Giannis or the coach is addressing BS with the team. But it's like we sit here and make it seem like he's lying, or you're getting traded. It's like, okay, let's do basketball. Let's break down basketball. Is he going to get traded? Everybody's on the fucking block. Giannis is on the block. Everybody's on the block.
And he was on the block.
Exactly. The report was this. Giannis sat down with multiple players on his team and said XYZ. Kyle Kuzma said he either didn't have that conversation or he don't recall anything like that. That's all the information we got. Everything else is going to be,
You know what that means?
It's getting bad, man.
Go ahead, Shane.
That's centerpiece. I mean,
What's your piece? What's your piece?
I think who's getting traded? Why do I need to have a conversation with her?
What?
Dude, they're gonna have to move off of some of their pieces too. If I'm honest, if I'm talking to multiple players and I already know you're gonna get traded, maybe you don't. I'll tell you.
That's what you got out here?
Like what?
Hey, keep petting your damn dog, bro. 'Cause obviously you're not gay, so keep petting your fucking puppy. What's my count? Right here?
all of yours.
Giannis is a coward. Giannis is a coward. Let's just call it spade to spade. We wouldn't even be having these conversations. We wouldn't be having these back and forth, wondering, hey, you know what? Sean's reporting this. And then all of a sudden, Chris Haynes reporting this. And then Doc Rivers coming to the podium. And he's saying this, that, no, Giannis, we have never had this conversation. And then Kyle Kuzma reporting that we didn't have a meeting last after this report. All this bullshit. Because Giannis is a coward. And I say that respectfully.
Respectfully.
And I say that respectfully because you don't want to be there. You don't want to be there. And it's okay. So, like, instead of him just coming out and saying, trade me.
Come on, bro.
Trade me.
I am struggling right
I
now,
don't want to
bro.
hear it was
I am really struggling right now.
Brian Windhorst that Giannis went to the cross.
I'm not losing this game, though.
Come out and say trade me and stand on it. Not him. I'm saying once he come out, they ask you the question, say yes.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Everybody's
What the fuck?
Me, her, Channing, to tell Giannis how to handle the exit from the team that he won an MVP and a championship and a Finals MVP. Who are we to tell him how to handle this? They have a team, they have an exhaustion. We're talking about, I'm tired of this. No one gives a fuck. Giannis doesn't give a fuck what you're tired about, nor should he. Respectfully.
So why should we give a fuck about him every day?
Because we're covering basketball.
Okay,
That's what I'm saying. So we're covering the game. My point is this: if we don't like the way he's handled it, we can respect Giannis and say, you have done enough for this league. You've done enough for Milwaukee Bucks.
I needed that.
To figure out things internally. So we want him to come out and say it so we can talk about where he wants to go.
No. I want you to stop hiding your hand.
He doesn't have to hide his hand. He doesn't have to fucking show you, me, or anybody else their hand. He doesn't have to show.
What you mean, bro?
Like, what I mean is, what are you saying? What are you saying?
Because Giannis is
He doesn't have to show us.
He's vocal about everything else. He's loud about everything else. He's loud. Hold on.
He doesn't owe you or anybody else a thing.
Is he not loud about everything else?
He doesn't owe you a thing.
Is he not loud about everything else?
He doesn't owe you or me a thing.
I'm just saying, and no one should be mad.
No one's mad.
No one should be mad if you come out
and
and say, I'm just saying, no one should be, because I'm tired of this, like, oh, think about it. We've been going back and forth. The owner or whoever came out and said, oh, yeah, the GM, I think it was. It's like, oh, we had a conversation.
Every year it's Trae Young. Every year it was Miles Turner. Every year, all these players, everybody's up. Why are we now putting on Team Giannis?
But what I'm saying is this, RJ. It was, Giannis, like, the GM come out. We had a great meeting. Giannis like, what meeting? Right? He's like, what meeting? And it's like,
yeah, so what? And how many fucking teams snake players? Look at Luka.
I'm not saying
so why Giannis gotta show his hand when Dallas didn't show their hand? You just out here want to be I understand that. But what I'm saying, Dallas didn't show his hand, so why a player got to show his hand? If the team's not going to show their hand, he's doing shit anyway. What distraction? He's the only good thing about the team.
They don't ask. Yes, they are due, but it's a distraction. If you want to get traded, say, "Hey, I'm going to get traded."
I'm here. Let us go be 500.
It's a guy like Giannis.
Yeah, but
just say I want to get traded.
That's it, bro. That's all they asking. Like I'm tired. Like I don't. To be honest, I can give two shits about the Milwaukee Bucks.
That's what I'm saying.
This report.
But we can't speak out on Giannis like this is what he's.
No, No, bro, no. This is my thing. It can't be reports come out. This is what it is. This is how it's going. Giannis won out, and Giannis comes and like, oh, nah.
Okay.
That ain't
That's
me.
fair, 'cause how many teams say, we're not trading him? We're not trading. Blake Griffin shakes Steve Ballmer's hand. We're going to put your jersey up there. 3 months later, he's traded.
We're not even about to put Blake Griffin and Giannis in the same conversation.
But my point is this. But my point is this. A team can do whatever they want with a player. They can trade him in the dark. They can tell him he's going to put his jersey up there. They can say all these things to a player. And now you sitting up here saying he's got to show his hand. Teams don't do it time and time again. And now we're going to sit here and make Giannis the villain because every time a player makes a decision, it's personal. Every time a team does it, it's business. For Giannis, it's his business. Y'all figure it out. Y'all know what I want. I want out of here. I'm not going to do a public thing because I don't want to deal with it.
So I'm gonna lie to you.
Just like teams do. I want you to behave like teams do.
So you saying our league don't have no integrity?
Not when it comes to trades.
Okay, cool.
Not when it comes to trades.
I'm cool with
Zero.
that. I'm cool with that.
Ask Luka.
Okay.
Great. I'm going to take this one step further. That's a beautiful Christmas tree over there. Your voice went into straight dad mode.
Yeah.
I felt that from your belly. You got loud as well. I love it. Here's my observation. You two, as intense as you just got, smiled at each other the entire time. It's weird. Will you start Will you please, will you help to put a pin in the coffin?
Tell me I'm right, Shannon.
I think Perkins is right.
Thank you.
Honestly,
He calls you fucking Perkins. That means
That was business. That was business. Go ahead.
Perkins is right. He's also, wow. The players are going to side with the players, not the team. All right, you're going to side with the team.
What if the back and forth is becoming more of a distraction than if Giannis had said, now, and I'm saying this because Giannis has
I can't hear, bro.
to make any decision for himself in his career and his life. If you just say, yes, I've asked for a trade, but I'm focused on the team until we can figure something out.
Talking about
Less than this back and forth. We're talking about last year.
every team now is talking about Giannis. Am I getting traded?
You getting traded anyways. At least you can start packing your shit up.
I'll argue with you just like I argue with him.
It would be, yes, it's still going to be
A distraction.
a conversation. It's not going to be a who's doing this. It's not going to be a who's doing what and who said this and who's doing that. Am I getting traded? Do I want to stay? It's yes, he's getting moved. Where is he getting moved? And that's a different conversation. We can split it about
Is it the same distraction? You're saying it's a different distraction, nothing being said, than when we say it, and all of a sudden it's an arms race every day. Where is Giannis going? Every player now knows they can be included or part of the 3-team trade. So all of that chaos, we're saying we would rather want that chaos. Because once they say he's going to be traded, every team, every podcast, every single thing goes ham on where he's going, what's the thing right now. No, but this is what I'm saying. Him keeping quiet.
He's been doing this shit since August.
Him keeping quiet is better for him and his team. It's good. Look at that record.
All right, we're going to move on because it's becoming a distraction on the show. Will Giannis be moved before the deadline? Knicks and Heat are reportedly the front runners to snag him. Where do you think he's a better fit?
I don't know, but I got a bet on it. I got a bet on the line right now. 3-pad J. Yeah. You remember? I ain't saying he's going to. I said he would not finish the season in the book uniform.
oh shit. Did I say yes?
Yes.
Damn.
Do I think he'll be in a bunch of honestly, I don't know what's going to happen. I just feel like this is a big distraction
Okay.
for his team. I think it's a big distraction for his team, and I hope they settle it. I think Giannis owes it to everybody.
How do we
Myself to give us a center.
continue taking some detours? How about this? Adam Silver said he wants to bring defense back to the NBA, stating that they may have over-calibrated towards offense because the fans, yes, quote, clearly love defense too and want to see physical defense.
Okay, really quickly, can you pull up the top 10 or the top 20 scorers in this league? I was thinking about this when I saw this. The top 20 scorers in this league.
Well, look, why he's pulling me here? Why he's pulling this up?
He's right, Giannis.
I agree. This is the area that we need to clean up. This is the area that we need to clean up because the only team that consistently plays defense at a high level, I will give a little nod to Detroit. They play physical. But okay, listen, hold on. We got listen. We got our boy Christian doing that. Man, we don't need you on your phone doing that shit. He ain't go right here, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, this is what I was going to say. 2008, I was 7th in the league in scoring. I was top 10 in the league in scoring. Yeah, multiple times.
I didn't know.
Multiple times. I was.
Nobody knew.
Yes, it doesn't matter. Like,
He got them rice cake points.
my house is bigger than yours. Okay, I did okay.
Live a simple life.
Wow. So.
Go ahead.
To talk about scoring going up, I was 7th in the league in scoring, and I was at like 22.7. Look at how far down you have to go to get to 22.7.
Yeah.
Look at
What
how
is it,
far
Kristen?
you have. You're 23rd, the 23rd leading scorer.
It's Ron Wagner.
Yes, at 23.7. At 23.7, I averaged that, and I was top 10 in the league in scoring. Now that is all the way down on 23. That's a huge overcorrection in 10, 12 years. Right?
That was right in 2001.
20 years. But I'm saying, but it's been increasing. Mine was 2008. But it's been like that in the last 10, 12 years. It's when it's gone crazy. So that's what I'm saying. If I was 7, now that number is 23rd. Like, that means that it is way over the top. That's the best example of it, is that he is right. We need more defense. Do we need to go back to early 2000s basketball and 90s and 100s? But we need more than what we're seeing because players are getting more and more skilled. You've got to allow for a level of defense.
Well, shout out to Adam Silver because, like, I still believe he's the best commissioner in sports. I'm really down to say. So here's why I'm shouting him out because he says it's clearly fans love defense, right? This is what we bring in sports betting, right? In a good way. Because so many people is in the sports betting space, right? That means that they're actually watching games. So
No, it don't.
that's what you want. You want more eyeballs. You want people actually watching the games and not watching highlights. So people are saying like, man, that wasn't a foul, right? Like on certain little things. A guy trying to fight to get over a pick and roll. A guy sliding his feet in
Oh my
contact
God.
with, what is it? You referee marginally. Yeah, the contact. That's what I'm saying. And so like we're seeing things like that, but I've been big on this because Devin Booker said 2 weeks ago, like that they figured out the secret sauce. If you did, I don't want to show that. That shit nasty as hell.
Because he said it's all about
Him grabbing and I'm like, no, bro.
Unfortunately, they look like Detroit. If you don't remember Detroit, but they look like Detroit 04 defense. They have so many small, quick, handsy, strong. Chauncey Billups is a much stronger defender. You couldn't even post up Chauncey. I would typically get small. But Chauncey had low center of gravity. He's like a Kyle Lowry, like that type of like really strong body guard. That's what they look like. OKC looks like those boys is different.
Let me ask then, how do you balance this? Because case in point, using the Thunder, I had them on Friday covering them, and I had them last night again. Their offense, their 3-ball is what got people to stand. When it was all set, like yes, it was defense, right? But when they when their fans were out of their seats.
That's just the game. That's just no. That's just the
What's the
game.
balance of?
This is the balance. I guess what I'm saying. Offense is half the game. Defense is half the game. Right now, the offense, half of the game has exploded. The pendulum is over there. Hence I was 7th, now that would be 23rd. That's barely top 25 in the league.
So how do you get it?
So you want to get it back by allowing physicality to stop letting it again. Like they're still protecting players and landing zones. Physicality means that I can get into the ball.
Yeah.
I can get into your body.
I can go an arm and a forearm, and they don't even have. I can go you can't have your arm straight, but you can have a bent arm and a forearm on a post. Push a player off his position.
What did you think of the ejection of Grayson Allen?
Oh,
I thought he should. I thought it was warranted. I thought he should have got it.
Grayson Allen's got a history.
No.
Grayson Allen got a history.
No.
Grayson Allen got a history. I'll say that.
Chet fell, like seriously, and it wasn't like he flopped. Like he literally took the contact, neck snap back. You know what I'm saying? His knees, like legs buckled. He could have like injured himself. One last thing, can we stop with the zone? Real talk.
What do you mean?
Meaning 2-3 zone, 1-2-2, 1-3-1, all that shit should not be in the game, bro.
Why?
You should have not in the NBA.
What?
Listen, the strong will take from the weak, the smart will take from the strong. You also have to have a level of intelligence to know how to attack a zone. That's basketball, that's intelligence.
We weren't allowed to
Yeah,
play zone.
but we had legal defense. That means you couldn't go down, but not allowed for more one-on-one play. Right? That's what it was. Michael Jordan was on the block, and if you came over, you had to come all the way over. So we've always had unique defenses. Allowing for zone, you still got defense of 3 seconds, so the paint is open. So that's when you offensive rebound. The league is shooting all of these threes. How do you beat a zone? By shooting threes. Zones ain't impacted shit. Yes. Is there not a man-to-man? But you know if you want to win, you better know how to man up. You're not gonna play zone to a championship.
I just feel like it's not it don't bring out the best.
It don't.
Like,
It makes you lazy.
I think it don't bring out the best of people. Like
It looks the game up nasty.
I like to see guys
Get the
go in
fuck
like,
out.
nah, I got it. Let's check, man.
And I respect that about you.
I agree.
I was that way. You were that way. We had to defend your listen. People are no, but all kidding aside, I respect that, and I believe in that. But I also respect the strategy of the game. If your star player's in foul trouble, maybe we got to go zone and keep them on the court and see. I like the strategy of the zone. The paint is still open, so you still have to do it. And we all know with 3-point shooting at a premium, and that's the best way to attack a zone. It's almost like go zone if you dare, but that's what they'll do. Vanderbilt's in the game, they'll go zone because they have less shooting in the game. So now you're kind of like, well, damn. But then he gets the offensive rebound. So that's how, so there's a strategy that I'm okay with the zone B. I'm not saying I love it from a challenge, man-to-man. This is the highest level of professional rank. Guard your guy. I respect that. And if zones got to a space where that's how people were winning championships with zone, I'd be like, get rid of the zone.
Yeah.
Because I want to see people compete.
All right, we're going to continue this. Moving to straight tripping. You mentioned betting. Bill Simmons says the Hornets likely knew that Terry Rozier was being investigated for gambling when they traded him to the Miami Heat and just forgot to mention it. Are the Hornets tripping, or is this a regular thing?
Regular thing.
Forgetting to mention important information.
Bill Simmons is because this is not real talk. It's not like this is facts, right? You don't know this. Like you're speculating on the serious.
Innocent until proven guilty.
No. But what I'm saying is he's speculating on a franchise that's a serious matter. You don't know if they knew he was being investigated. You don't know. Like you can assume. But like. It's just like, can you just keep talking about what's going on in the game of basketball? Like, can you just ask this whole... I know it's there. It's there, but it's like, it's almost like...
Get to know.
It's almost like at times, like, we start covering the league as if we're fucking TMC. You know what I'm saying? Or CNN. That shit is starting to, like, get aggravating.
I know.
Can we, like, like, for real, like, all the investigations. Let's see what's going on off the floor. Let's see what's going on in this personal life.
Well, because a lot of these people have always been viewers of the sport, and now they want to be a viewer of the reality show. For players that are inside the sport, that care about the sport, that want to see the sport succeed, those type of conversations really don't have a value to us because we care about the game.
Yeah,
like they said, players that they know about people's medical history. They know about whether they knew when Tony Allen and so on. So it's like, hey, they're from rival gang. They know everything. That's also on the other person. You bought the house as is. Darren will be able to
I'm
trade
just saying when they start like doing, and I don't knock a lot of journalists and people who do stuff like these articles and stuff like that, but can we start keeping it basketball? Because it's like let's go write an article on your personal. Do you want to do
Well,
that?
at this first
No,
one,
no, no, no,
involved.
no. But what I'm saying is that like that right there is speculation, bro. Like that's just searching for something.
I
Like
hear
you
you.
should alone.
For the record, though, Kerry Rozier appeared in court this week and pled not guilty in the gambling case. So we'll keep an eye on that for all the updates. As you mentioned, it's been still proven guilty. We're about to lose you in 1 second, so I want your thoughts on one more topic. We're going to go on to another straight tripping. Isaiah Thomas went on Draymond Green's podcast and had a hot take regarding Kevin Durant and how he fits into the Golden State dynasty, pretty much saying that he saved their legacy. Let's take a listen.
Hey, before you come in, like, let me make a bold statement. Yes, sir. I hope this don't upset you, because I'm before
How did he
Kevin
save
Durant
their legacy?
arrived in Golden State, y'all were on the
When
verge of
there's still work to be done.
and being remembered as the team that went 73-9 and lost to a Cleveland Cavalier team in the finals, 3-1. You up 3-1. Probably one of the biggest collapse in NBA Finals history from the 73-9 historical team. Kevin Durant comes that summer and really saves y'all basketball legacy. And he wins 2 championships after that.
What?
And now
How do you know that,
the Golden State Warriors dynasty that you're going to go into the Hall of Fame on and everything else, it is cemented. And you guys are remembered as the 73-9 team that lost 3-1 in the NBA Finals. All of your legacies are different.
First of all, whoever made that edit is phenomenal. First, it is what? But it's still a great conversation.
No, not a single lie told you. There was a lie. No, it wasn't. What was the lie?
The lies told us that yes, they were that. The fact that they're the 73-9 team, that is
Saving a legacy? Like, what?
But to say he saved their legacy, you've said it before, and I say it again. The most important championship of Steph's career was the championship they won after he left. Instantly, what are they going to say then? So there's nothing to say that with the increase in salary cap and them being able to add, stay with me. They won a championship before him. They won a championship after him. As far as I'm concerned, the conversation is over. Could they win without Kevin Durant? Yes, he allowed for them to be a dynasty.
That's what they
No, why is it doing that?
We're not gonna just like gloss over that and be like,
I'm not going to gloss over this.
all right, well,
Even if you take them out, they are still 2-time champions. And that's I say that they wouldn't have been able to win a championship over the course of those 4 years. Even if they won 1 championship, they won 1 before, they won 1 after. Even if they lost 1, even if they won 1 over those 4 years, that means they would have won 3 championships in a 5-7 year span. That is very close to being a dynasty. Did he make them a bigger dynasty? Maybe, yes, 100%. Kevin Durant added to that. But we can't sit here and say he saved them when he won 1 before and they won 1 after.
I can.
Okay.
I can. And you should be saying the same thing. They don't go get Kevin Durant. They not beating Braun and the Cavs no more.
Agreed. We would have won another one. I agree. That's why I came back.
So again, yes, he did. That's why.
Like, how do you know that, though? Like, are you just psychic?
I think it's 50-50.
I mean, the gap wasn't that big. They couldn't win it. What?
They've got 2 championships without. They had 2 championships without after he left and before he got there. Kevin Durant's one of the greatest players of all time. There's no disrespect to him. He made them unbeatable. And we know they should have had 3. They should have won 3 in a row if not for the injury. They would have won 3 in a row if not for the injury.
But if you take the 2 championships out, having 2 championships makes you a dynasty?
No, but I'm saying what I'm communicating is this. If we take those out and take him off, we could hypothetically say that over that 4
What if
years
NBA
when he was
Youngboy
there,
joined the team?
They could have won 1.
If NBA Youngboy would have joined the team in 2016, they wouldn't be saying this, bro.
He's saying I want to get the key point that he brought in. He said, arguably the greatest collapse in NBA history. No. That's what they had. So you collapse. You don't bring in KD, right? You don't bring in KD, and all of a sudden you go however many years without winning a championship, and you win the second. Like seriously, KD.
The first year that Clay was back healthy, they won.
I'm gonna kick you out, and I don't want to have to, but I don't want to be the reason you're in
The
trouble.
first year Clay was healthy, and he wasn't even Clay. First year Clay was healthy again, they won again.
I don't like your personality.
Yeah, because it's the league.
I'll see you on Sunday. We will see you on Sunday. Vegas. Channing, your thoughts?
I mean, both of them make pretty good points. But man,
Who's
I
right,
just
Channing? Who's right?
I just don't think without KD and the injuries that they had, I think a lot of people don't remember. Like Bogut got hurt, I think Festus Ezeli got hurt. Like they were down bad when it came to big man. And without KD, they would have. Yes, they might have won a championship. Maybe I would say with that team, you got to just assume they could win one more. But like I felt like they went from a championship team to like one of the 2-3 most historic teams put together ever. And so,
I was saying Bedford.
Our championship is overshadowed by how dominant that team was with KD. And I think to Zeke's point, the narrative would have been very different. Even if they had won in 21 or 22, whenever they won it, they would still say, but you could have had 4 or 3, but you didn't because of X. But because they're so good, you can't say shit to them. Like, justifiably. And I think that's the point. It's like, they would have to make some changes if they had lost to us and then the next year they didn't win. They wouldn't have kept that team together like that. But because they won, they kept that team together and kept trucking away. And
two things can be true. And like the Warrior disrespect and KD disrespect, we got to chill. Two things can be true. No, I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying, just in general, in this conversation, two things can be true. Kevin Durant made them unbeatable, and they should have won 3 championships if not for the injuries. They would have won three championships in a row. The Warriors went to 3 finals. They went to 3 finals without Kevin Durant, and the one year they didn't win it, they had a collapse. They were the greatest regular season team ever. So if you won a championship, greatest regular season team ever, then won another championship without Kevin Durant. We can't disrespect 3 finals and the greatest regular season team and 2 championships in a team and say they added him for 3 years and say they would have been nothing without him. They proved before they were the greatest regular season team we've ever seen. They had 2-time MVPs, and then they won a championship. Was it 2 years after he left once the play got healthy? So that right there shows beginning of the book, end of the book for that era, that run. So Kevin Durant, one of the greatest players of all time, made him unbeatable, should have won 3 championships. For the Warriors, would have been a dynasty without Kevin Durant. That's my argument. Yep. Based off of what we've seen without.
We're going to hit one more trip in because I think you'll enjoy this. And it's funny that we're going to have you two talk about style and fits. Because if anyone knows what Richard and Channing dress like when they come to game. Gilbert Arenas.
God.
I saw this morning. I'm so glad you put this in. Says he wants to implement a dress code where head coaches have to wear suits again.
I love it.
He doesn't like the quarter zips, the casual look some coaches are rocking. He says, I want to see them sweat through a $2,000 suit so we know they're working hard. I think we're going to listen to this clip. It's funny.
you think
But if NBA YoungBoy came, they wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't make NBA YoungBoy wear a suit. He gonna wear a Glock and a Trish and a Quaking. Trish, Quaking, lean. That's all I want.
Titans 37-24. Saints beat the Panthers just like a crazy game, 20-17. The Vikings, you know what I'm saying, took care of business against my Cowboys yesterday, 34-26. Go ahead, show JJ, man.
Trish, Quaking.
Yeah, Brian.
Go ahead, one more time, please.
Pineapple family. Nice.
Be on it. Hey, I ain't caught a body yesterday. Ooh, that's a highlight.
No, Brian. They don't have to get that off. He be on it. Yeah, they got that feel for each other. That's valid. Brian not about to
How y'all feel about that? Like, you go back with it. That shit was nasty. But how y'all feel about that? Like how my man recorded Brian? Yeah, that's what
I was already recording this guy.
Yeah, trying to give a piece of his dance. Like,
How was my good?
yeah, look what you thought it is. Hey, that's one of the best stuff I've seen. Yes, sir. He was so Marcus Smart. They said that he was saying. They said that he took the under.
That's a nigga transfer.
Dunk this party. No.
That's a nigga transfer.
He got transferred.
Yes.
Hey, dude, Brooks Frank.
Nah, Brian Wilder.
Is that not a foul?
Yo, he wanted to tag them. He wanted to kill mine. No, he wanted to hook mine. He wanted to. He about to dunk.
You know what he's supposed to say right there?
He probably talking about everything in his life.
What are you supposed to say right there, man?
Hey, just give Will salute. Stop. What you wrong? He was supposed to say that. That would have been hard. You know, just believe it is.
Oh my God.
There would not be NBA with anybody just putting the right now.
Nah, that nigga
Right.
might still in
If it's a foul right here, it's another.
Yep, I can't do it. Gotta give this way. No, LeBron James. Touchdown. Same shit. Same shit. What do you say? You gotta give me space and lane, bro. Yeah, bro.
Knock me down.
He knocked me down.
Where the clip at now?
Look, no foul.
Look, he right underneath? Nah, that's a
No, that's it because, you know what I'm saying? I know it's different people, but LeBron closed out Bill Brooks just like that. They call him.
You got Bill Brooks down.
yeah.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
You can game the same goal in both times.
That's tough.
Hey, no, that's a foul. But today was that game was crazy, man. Listen, the Lakers went up big in the third, 24-0, and the Suns came back late to make the game. Man, almost got the game. Luka 29-6, 7-25 though. The game. Yeah, Austin Reeves, but it didn't matter. Brown had 26, dominating your boy D8 had 20-13.
Home started clowning.
Yep, Book had 27-7. Mark Lewis had 20-6. The Bill Brooks had 18. Hey, yesterday it felt like a playoff game yesterday. It was getting two yesterday.
Still Brooks on the floor. He's gonna feel like a playoff game.
He bring that energy.
That's why I feel it. Let's get to the real game.
The real game.
PG was balling though, but guess what?
Talking about it.
You see what I'm saying?
The Hawks got a dub. Hawks got a dub yesterday over the Sixers, 121-17.
Obviously, Tyrese Maxey.
PG. Oh, PG should know thanks. Shout out to PG. And Hawks got a dub yesterday, man. Dyson Davis hooped out yesterday. 27-10. Big O had 20, 15-4.
Oh my God. Hey, I'm finna fuck.
PG looking like 2012 for 2013.
And B started to pick it back up too.
35 and B had 22 and 14. 26-6. Oh, it's a lot to the game, man.
They back, bro. He do his best, bro.
That's hard to lost.
Yeah, so they
get better, bro. Oh, yeah.
And my boy, if he started knocking
that's
that
why they
down,
lost. That's why they lost.
I know he's still hesitant, but if he started knocking that down like that consistently, we're gonna be all right.
That's what we still, bro.
Yeah.
That's 27.
He
Crazy.
turned into a real two-way.
Hey,
Oh, he doing that?
Yeah, that's tough. This works.
Bro, what the fuck are you fading?
Been last. That's back to that. Hey,
That's not getting back. Nobody can care.
Good pass, Will.
Oh, get out.
See, our highlights ain't really that highlighted.
I'm watching. We did solid basketball.
Hey, PG was cooking up. 95. His highlights are looking a little crazy.
That's right.
I'm like
Yeah, I'm glad to see Nasty back out there. Man. I'm still good.
Oh yeah,
Take that.
You know what this is?
PG. Okay, well.
You know what this is?
He calling the big bull.
You want to call the skill set I've ever seen, bro? I think he got a record. It was most 30-point games with a forward with 5 threes. Something crazy like that. Didn't get to it in a long time.
If they fully healthy, boy, they scared.
Yep. Oh yeah, he checked.
Man, you can get everybody on the court.
KB.
We got some things like all gel together. Yeah. They need to go ahead and let Jerry Kane go. Damn, Kane going out of here? Yeah, we got enough out there.
He put Jerry McCain in the second minute.
You got Hey, listen, we cool. I'm saying, like, the McCain, DJ just moved the game out the top. Yeah, I like BJ and Max. I ain't gonna lie. Look at you.
Just ain't moving big.
Yeah, in my opinion, I think that's actually the play.
Ain't the who won it?
It's just some 14. Yeah, correct. But him on your team in the playoffs,
Nah, I get it.
yeah, he goes to contender. He gonna see that. I'm why y'all fully healthy, bro. I want to see them play. I think their rotation. So when it's like you said, it's lucky too many miles to feed.
All right, this game, 117, 118, 2 seconds left. Did the rest mess up the situation? It says, no, court, go ahead, play.
Yes, that's definitely a
Backfoot.
That's definitely backcourt.
What was the issue though?
It's definitely backcourt, but it's a little home cooking.
Yeah.
100%. He has the ball right now.
Playing football, you ain't gotta get both feet down. Okay, you sweet. You like this. You gotta get both feet down. That's definitely Oh man, so the Hawks cheated basically. All right, cool. Man, good win. You know, we gotta hate them. The Blazers and the Warriors it was a really, really good game, man. South Carolina did the dub 136. Shaden Sharp, 35. Remember we said 20? Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a little bit higher than that. Him compared to Griffith's ball yesterday.
Bobby is cold.
Yes, sir. Y'all is 26, 87.
What?
Yeah, he is cold, bro. You know, I was watching this thing. He is cold.
Yeah, he did really
Like, he nice, man. He drive that ball, bro.
yeah, he nice. I said, listen, Wardell, he wasn't really lost yesterday. He had 48 12.
He's cold, bro. It wasn't good enough, bro. He's cold. That's what I'm saying. He gonna give us anybody in the game gave it to him. Nah, he cold, bro. You know, they've been talking about it for a long time.
He started off in Washington, so you didn't know how good he was, and then he got points, but he still didn't.
Yeah, he averaged his number 25.
I know. He never really PG the team player.
He's cold.
Hey, hold on. See, how much do y'all pay attention to like the plus minus? Like, is that important to y'all? Does it matter?
I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you on a bad team, your plus money, you don't do that. But if you on Washington Wizards, no disrespect to CJ, but a lot of those guys plus money is very.
Being on a bad run.
Yeah, plus minus plus that is crazy. Like, Steph Curry plus minus might have been bad last night. He was
I don't care if they lost. Load it up, though. Yeah.
he was minus great.
And he had 48. I'm like, we said 50. Bro,
That's why I don't really care about plus minus really. Because you could be in with a group and did nothing. They just went on a crazy run. You're plus minus 20.
What's crazy is he missed a late layup in the game that put him ahead, which is crazy.
That's what the pass, Dre. You know what it is? That dribble handoff in fair families, boy.
I'm telling you, generations.
There you go. Good pass, Dre.
Yeah. Live straight, but like, yo. Feels like it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Good pass, Dre.
Come on, bro. That's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful, bro.
Nah, nobody need to get 16 threes in the game, bro.
And make 12. I don't care.
What do you think?
I think it's a young boy that's gonna come up again. That might be it.
Like him and Brian, think so?
I think I don't want to step in like because he out here really blacking out. But I think his 3-point record is more attainable than Brian Swarmer today.
Well, it ain't, bro. And you gotta think, he ain't close to done yet.
I know.
Yeah, it's not.
And the first couple years he was injury prone. You passed, right?
Draymond, send all these moving ass screens.
Oh, yeah.
That shit lame, bro. I don't care. No, bro, Draymond, I love you, boy. You my dog. Moving screens.
Hey,
You gotta call that. You see him.
oh, Steph Curry probably could do a little bit.
I can't wait to talk to you.
But you gotta think about how many threes James Harden made in the games. These are some of the greatest shooters. Klay Thompson, great. And they're
Smoking.
like James Harden second, and James Harden be like, Steph don't count.
He doesn't do
Smoking. Nobody catching.
LeBron, he lost that.
No, one of those back two games, he's killed in both of them, but the Warriors have lost. Concerns? About the Warriors?
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, nobody's catching that, bro. It'll be a foul season.
I'm saying, y'all don't think it's a young boy that's gonna come in, though. That's what I'm saying. Like,
No.
the same way.
What do you think?
LeBron. He said he feel like that. He feel like he doesn't. He be fine in the team.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find MVP, bro. Nothing.
I ain't want to.
They not even saying.
You wasn't serious, though.
I'll be like, shit, I know I'm one of them. I ain't got anything.
Yeah, I'll say that.
That's how I go. I'll be talking. That's how I'll be like. I said, Thomas said. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I feel like he better than Mike, though. That's a team.
Nah, he feel like he beat him.
Come on, Steph not good. It's a chick, though. I got the Morris level, however y'all want to put this with it. Ron.
Yeah, I'm like,
You gotta say LeBron James like 3 for like a couple seconds. You want to say Steph. Ron is but Steph is in that room.
I should join Steph Curry and LeBron. They all had things to do.
But she was nobody.
One.
I'm just saying about what LeBron did, bro.
I mean,
Like, come on, that's kind of disrespectful. I got Bron. Bro. I just think Steph ain't dealing with
from Steph's standpoint, though, as somebody who competed directly against Bron at his peak in his era and came out victorious a couple times, you probably looking at, you got a different perspective of Bron. That's all. I think that's more so what he's saying. Like, and that motherfucker could be nice, but if you the one that was going to war and you won more than you lost, even if he might be better all the time, you got a different perspective because you the one that took him down.
if he got finals MVP every time I say that,
Like, he can't look out at me. He got to look at me type shit.
nah,
Now, LeBron went top.
I got 7
I'm
million
six.
points, bro.
That's crazy.
He about to walk later.
And he passed Reggie. It's crazy. PG though, nah.
That's what I'm saying. But Brian played for that long.
12.
Like Reggie, when Reggie was shooting all those threes back in the 90s and all that was like unheard of. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like,
LeBron
there's a young guy come up that's going to really be on Steph timing early.
Brian not even known for being a 3-point shooter, y'all.
That is crazy.
He's sick. Nigga not fucking with him.
His resume,
Nigga not.
my resume is insane.
Nah, he's like the greatest. But I'm just saying, Steph Curry's in that room.
Yeah, he did it for sure.
Yeah, but like
Y'all put MCs in champ. MVP is disgusting.
that's what he got.
He is the greatest.
Snigger.
He's the greatest player on. When it comes to accolades, so.
Yeah, what's those 2 words, man? Shout out to Bron.
But the fact that
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Cool player in there. Credit for winning multiple awards. That's a legit award, bro. He won MVP of the coach.
you know why LeBron's so great though? When I think about it, like Steph Curry is in high school. Oh my God,
That was 2003, y'all. Still killing it.
I'm so yeah.
You know who else was cooking in 2003?
He's in Phillip Rivers.
He's top 10 quarterback.
Hey, you probably got
What the Rivers were getting like passing, like all some top 10 and everything like that.
Yeah, like top 7.
It's a conversation. I'm saying he's LeBron.
He goes.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I was a coach.
I said top 10 all the time.
We do all of it.
We did. Yeah, that's what I'm
A-Rod 5, that's a lot of Brett Favre. Fire in the car. Wild shit. That's it.
He's a legend. Shot the one moon level. That's okay. Who could help you? Big Ben. Nah, don't put us one on one coach. Drew Brees been too crazy. Shot damn.
greatest in the sport that's not even arguing. We don't argue about it.
I don't think niggas really argue about Jordan. We just make it argue. But I think everybody knows that's early. So we can talk about it. I like Bron because nigga, I grew up with Bron. So like he around my age, I'm gonna be like, but like when you watch Michael Jordan, you be like, bro, this shit Michael Jordan. Feel like you watching somebody face. He be walking by niggas like, you think scared of him? You gotta really think like these niggas must have been scared of him.
They were.
I was just focused on that. I mean, niggas probably was just sad.
I ain't gonna say that.
No disrespect. I'm just saying to him how it looked. It's a huge difference.
Oh, he made it very clear. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's all I'm speaking.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that because I watched like I played against Nick next and he was retired. And I watched that nigga do a person on the team like 12 straight. And I'm just like, he fat, retired, he getting Dante on for work. I don't know. I'm saying in my head, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's sad. Then you obviously gonna make the next one sad. So we watching him, I'm like, man, he talking about Mike like, Mike? He don't like, yeah. And I'm looking at Quick like, nigga, you better than me. So, nigga, you talking about Mike, you was this nigga. Like, he like, Mike, ain't nobody fucking Mike.
To hear the way Mike talked about Clyde Drexler, like Clyde Drexler wasn't a premier player.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
The way he was like, that compared him to me, I'm not.
Mike was pissed like, them niggas garbage.
Yeah, he called him
Brian ain't gonna say that because it's kind of you can't for real. I don't know. I hate comparing them.
I don't like these, but I'm just saying how much like freighter Mike was to everybody than LeBron. Like LeBron's the greatest, right?
Yeah.
But like we be like KD, like it was a talk like I might take KD.
Yeah,
like I don't know Kobe, you know what I mean? Like Kobe, it's Kobe Bron. Who you got? Like it was never like Mike and
It was Mike and Magic.
But nigga,
I'm saying, you got
nigga
KD,
Bob Knight
James
said
Harden.
you got the number one pick. Dude said I need a center. Bob Knight said start Mike at center.
100%.
And Bob Knight hated everybody.
But he hated everybody. He was like,
he was EBK.
we got the number one pick. Who we pick? He's like, we need a center. So start Michael Jordan at center.
So, young boy, the greatest of all time, boy. Young boy created the damn.
Rookie of the year.
They was New Turkey yesterday.
Pineapple is the best rookie. He is the most. Bro, he is the best player on their team.
Hey,
He's definitely the best player on their team.
I'll bring it too, huh?
Yeah,
1,000%.
he is the best player on their team.
He be hooping. Three way. Good. Swing that. You know what it is? A lot. Three baby.
That nigga be cold, bro.
D-Mill. Yup.
He cold too, though. He cold. But this that best player.
What's that?
I didn't.
Hey.
And if you see him, he'll be like, man,
Come on, bro.
Back one female. Yeah. That's it. You just got in the league. I don't care. I don't care. I said, what? Oh, yeah. Hornets broadcast scene. Bro, he was short. He said, what?
bro, he gonna be nice for a long time. He got that Austin Reeves kind of game. Yeah. But it's a little take better stuff. Yeah. All right, now. Melo, I'll move on, man. Yep. Man. Yeah, it's pretty real, man. I love Melo, but it's something. This dude right here. He just getting started. Shoot 47% of the rookie.
Yeah, he after 20. That's pretty good. After one, man. Have. It was soon. It was soon. Yeah, that's about all bad. Yeah. Shout out to the Wizards, man. Put belts as against my Pacers. 108 to 89. Boy, look,
I see that coming through your bill.
you see that man did the 5 wins out 18.
I wanted to ask myself when he said so many positive things about the league. And I was like, well, I know you
1,000%.
and I know you go.
Pretty real. We see that too.
You feel you see?
I like that. Yeah, that's a crazy. That's it. All right, man. T Wolves took care of the Kings, 117-103. They are your dog at 24-10.
Come on, man. What the fuck is they talking about? What am I that? Suck my dick. What you talking
That court's something nice, bro.
Suck.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't think about Steph and KG though.
Every time.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm supposed to lose.
Come on, bitch. Fuck you, motherfucker. I told you I wasn't losing this game, bro. I am.
This thing on earth. We're not fucking with you in the post, cuz. Get it off the roof.
That's a steal, bro.
I would have like that.
You telling me that's not a steal, 3K?
Why y'all like Rudy Gobert?
How is this not a steal?
Good play. That was a good play.
I think Rudy Gobert a good player.
How does he not get a steal animation? His fucking steal is on him.
Damn good player.
They got like 4 decent players here or something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Might be first balance, eh?
Everybody first down.
He has a 95 steal. How does he not get a steal animation? How? How does he not get a steal animation right there? I don't understand that.
It's a bunch of niggas.
This nigga's not getting in the Hall of Fame. Baseball versus basketball. Well, baseball lots. Baseball is different. Baseball is different. Oh, yeah. We might get some OG hate today. Shout out to the Pelicans, man. Take care of the Bulls. 114-104. Hey, no. Marcus 2010. Jeremiah Pierce at 20. Ricky Z off the bench. 18. Are you going to be hitting like that off the bench?
No. These will be somewhere stars. They don't ever have one nigga off the bench. This is good. So they got to, you know what I mean, slowly keep taking it. Take some stars.
You got a big day. I mean, get Bag work. Yeah, he's talking shit.
Opportunity.
He be killing though. And last but not least, man, the Nets beat the shit off the Bucks, 127-82. Yeah, that was what we got very big. All right, yeah. All right, back up. Next we go to NCAA, man. Listen, Dennis Parker, rapper guard. He scored 53. Go ahead, load it up, Lou. 19.
Well, that's right.
Yeah. 19 to 22 to the field.
Yeah, niggas 4, 7, 2, 11.
You would have thought this was recorded in 2019.
They ain't got it. I ain't know what the fuck that said. Everybody did the Africa.
He scored 53. He was like 4. He was 50. Wow, bro. 50 was crazy.
Oh my God.
I'm done. He's already in the portal. I'm done. I'm going. Yeah. I thought that for us too. I worked in the door. I hit the portal tonight. Yeah. My last game.
Good story. All the tomorrow. Wow.
We talking about college basketball being out of hand. Remember, this is his role, you know what I'm saying, to college basketball. Who is this nigga? He's the oldest sophomore in the nation. 20. He had his dog, he went to the Navy, then he went to JUCO, and then he had Green Bay.
What's the name? Didn't listen to JUCO. City of Thursdays. That's crazy. How you get off the city? He gonna trade for JUCO?
5 years.
My wife got his job.
He got his grocery store before he was too.
Hey, respect this dude.
Why they throw it down?
Yeah, like, I got Floyd there.
I swear to God, that's why I love Coach Cal, man. This shit's a joke, bro. Oh my life. This is trash.
That's
College
all
basketball, trash.
So why you got the Floyd spots up there? They got the eight part of his journey.
I think he was in school in 2010. Coach Cal is like, man, this is crazy. I was about to be 17.
Come on, man.
Nobody's basketball journey this long. He got to play his You're not even a pro. He done did all this shit. You're not even a pro. He don't even have enough time left to be a pro. I swear to God, he got to be 22, 23. They're going to last to 32 times for that
How many points I was down?
That's crazy.
He doesn't have time to be a pro.
Can we see his stats?
18.
He definitely got kids.
Yeah, why?
I'm gonna go to you work at the grocery store, you do that because you have to eat.
Yeah, that's all that. You have to see.
Oh yeah, man.
He
That's
ain't
cool.
safe.
You gotta get some minutes, bro.
Everybody,
Everybody.
you too long and shit. You said.
He got fired.
They shoot at 66. There's nothing around it.
They used to be. The other guy, we got fired, right? No, he's still there. He's about to be fired. Yeah. Oh, he about to get fired. I think they said he was fired.
They got at least two.
The guy used to hate everybody.
Oh, shut up.
Everybody made praise, so he's done. I swear to God, some high school niggas better than this. Yeah, he's very he's a little. That's a lot. Yeah, that guy.
Funny like this is, you got a motherfucking 30-year-old on your roster.
And you paid all
You fucking dildo. He should have been fired after he said that stupid ass shit.
Hey, look what he was on though.
No, he won't go. No, he ain't going back to the shit.
Nigga, this is just a kid. Yeah, I don't watch like this nigga. You like Steve.
Yeah, they college playing.
Yeah, bro, you fucking up kids' opportunities. So,
Yeah, it's my opportunity.
At 30, bro.
You had your chance. 30. They gotta be a cutoff. They gotta be an agent. 22.
All right, let's get super chat. Y'all proud of him. I think Duncan was live and the scare. I said,
Hell yeah.
and done. That actually the TikTok gear is still into real TikTok.
They might call me a free throw merchant. They might call me a free throw merchant. I'm not though. I'm not though. I'm really nice. I'm not a free throw merchant. I promise. I'm not a free throw merchant. I'm not a free throw merchant. I promise I'm not. I'm really nice.
To figure out the Spurs also can make out here on the needs, liable bucket.
They started calling me SGA. But from New York.
Maybe gonna see I'm off linebacker. It might be on trade league, man. That'd be great if they did that. That's it. There's another fucking y'all heard. They said the game someone, y'all had to feel boxing merch. Yep, back in the stage, but I'm sure y'all heard it said some different things on the basketball court. And the field is good. You can say a lot of things. You can say a lot of things, and I feel like that could be worked out there. Once you bring them somebody great, it's like for they girlfriend.
Yeah, okay, I'm about to say how. So I know they got a Trump money.
Yeah, you know, it's no different. I just feel like that ain't we ain't giving out to be, you know what I'm saying? But somebody be like, you like 20 years, I'm sitting there. Yeah, that's shit. It's not much you can say that.
Damn, it's so quick, bro.
And in the NFL and yeah. I can say it'd be more based on the market and like that. You got family? Yeah, man. No, girl. It's my crazy. No need to show. This one is done.
Keep that shit real good. I just feel like football probably is way more dangerous than basketball.
That's why it can be off the field. He'll go get you. They can tall grease. You can't really tall grease. You can really see that.
Yeah, right.
So you can really go and see about in the game. That's to be off. Like football, y'all talking, y'all break up. And that's what y'all can still be yapping. Basketball, like we could be talking 5 plays in a row. Like football, some good like everything. Like not to try to bring it up, but like Carmelo and KG, they was talking. They did that shit for over 4 years.
Like y'all, I'm saying like I'm behind that though. I can't what you're saying. Like you say, it's more control.
Yeah.
But like if you into it with somebody, they like, see, I don't know about that one. All your DBs, everybody can just like, hey, nah, hell nah. In the NBA, motherfucker say something, Jeff can
Yeah, you just needed Dylan Brooks and LeBron.
Yeah,
that was an opportunity.
Nah, facts.
Yeah.
If it was that, they would have got that swap up.
Yeah.
No breaking that over.
They would not be able to somebody swing on Brown, bro. Like,
I mean,
that's
I'm just saying,
They gotta take a day of silence.
Nah, you swing on Brian, you don't have a job.
Yeah, bro. You can't never talk bad about Brian. Bro. You playing a little fire.
Can't swing on Brian.
Like, that's why I think Rick Paul told, like, he said, there ain't no black trucks put up to your house. Man. You good?
Yeah, we just thought it was crazy, Rick.
Nah, for sure. That's
Boy, fight Jordan.
yeah, that's a different. It's a different vibe. Like you fight Brian today, you kind of like, yeah, you kind of what you doing? You crazy?
Yeah, Dylan Brooks thought about it, boys. My whole life right here. You got it, bro.
Yeah. You gonna get suspended first, then the world gonna hit you. Imagine you get waived from the Phoenix Suns. Said, imagine pushing Brian and then having to delete Twitter and Instagram. That was me.
Yeah, from experience. Yeah, that was just a push.